I didn't even notice it until now, but WWE TLC 2017 is going to have not one, not two, but three women's matches on this show. I talked in the last one about Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox, that I thought that Sasha Banks really has sort of got the bump ever since the Raw and SmackDown talent switch that went down a little while ago. Alexa Bliss came over from SmackDown with a whole lot of steam behind her. She really blew people away. That, on NXT her level was about here, but when she got to the main roster, she jumped up to here. Now here we have Asuka making her WWE debut. Asuka's going to be one of those girls that's going to be taking a big spot that might even take away from Sasha Banks, where she might get stuck in that limbo of being down in there. Asuka came into NXT, and I didn't think that it was a joke, but I didn't see why people were making a lot of a big deal about Asuka coming in. People said that she had, done some indies here, wrestling for Shimmer. She'd also, been a star over in Japan, where she sort of had this gimmick where she wore a clown's mask. And a lot of people were making even talk of, one of the reasons they wanted to bring her in was they wanted to sell the mask. I didn't believe in Asuka, but it honestly didn't take that long for her to be on the main roster to tell that this girl was coming in and she was going to be kicking some ass. Asuka ran the table on everybody. She did exactly what AJ Lee did to the main roster, and Nikki Bella as well, where basically they beat everybody one by one to the point where, what do you do now? Asuka was winning matches where it was, two girls against one. She was wrestling in matches where it was a fatal 4-way, but it was stacked to be 3 against 1. They were doing everything possible to find a way to make it believable that Asuka was going to lose. And then when it came down to it, the one girl that people thought had a chance to beat her was Ember Moon, and she couldn't get the job done. And Asuka moved to the main roster. She just dropped the NXT Championship. And now here she is having a match against Emma. This is a return match from Asuka's past. Possibly one of the main reasons that Emma was chosen to have this high-profile match, because you go back to, I believe, the NXT TakeOver London show. I think Emma wasn't even in the plans to have that match. I actually think that it was going to be Dana Brooke against Asuka. But then Dana Brooke had an injury. Emma had to step in. And they had a really high-stakes physical match that they went back and forth, and it was believable that Emma had a chance to win it. At this point right now, I think there's no chance that Emma is going to win this match. Asuka should take the victory, but it's Emma's job to go out there and make Asuka look great, and then we'll have to wait another day for give Emma a chance. I don't want to say that WWE is done with Emma, but I hope that they find something, even if it means she has to switch over to SmackDown, or even if she has to go back to NXT for a third shot. She had a lot of success there. She had a very, good character, and they used her very well. Monday Night Raw, a lot of people blame it on the Walmart iPad thing, but I don't think that's it. I just don't think they have a plan for where they want to use her. And the Emelina thing, or whatever it was, didn't really help either.